What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another update video for you guys, just regarding the Thunderstrike raids. In particular, node number 6, which is the Stormbound 3-1, which, if you're not familiar, it's the one where you spawn with the gladiators and the Thanos endgames, and it basically you get through it, and then you know, as you get into the node, you'll eventually come across 2 Sebastian Shaws and 2 North Stars, and they basically just nuke your team, even if you've got 5 immortal weapons, which is actually pretty insane. Like, we've built up these crazy teams and they're still having issues. But I've been getting lots of questions about it, lots of Discord questions, YouTube, even in game. Actually, there's a few people that have messaged me, so I figured I'd just address it in a single video, and then hopefully I can just kind of, you know, refer to the video if they need clarification. So first and foremost, let's just take a quick look at my roster so you guys kind of know what you're dealing with here. So Iron Fist, I mean, I've pretty much got him as max as he can go other than his level. All T4s, I have him as a healer. Steel Serpent, 5 star as well. I just purchased his shards in the store there. That's how I kind of pumped him up to 5. All T4s. He's a skirmisher for extra, you know, extra focus. We've got Iron Fist, World War II. Same thing. I pumped his level as much as I can. I didn't really need the 110. And I mean, we were lucky because we actually have 3 diamonds on him, which is actually kind of nice as well. He's a raider. We've got Lady Bullseye. I don't know how many shards. I don't know why I have so many shards of her. I think back during the Grootmas, or maybe it was a calendar. I think we got a lot of shards on her because I don't remember buying her shards that much, and somehow we have like 230 shards. I don't know how. And I think actually I did open up a mega orb or something too that gave her something. I got something. One of those orbs that give like 100, you know, those crazy random orbs in it. Sometimes it just happens to be lucky, which is in this case I had her unlocked early. And yeah, so that's the full team. Everyone's got their T4s. Oops, sorry, I didn't do Swordmaster. Same thing, level 105, 5 yellow, 5 red. He's a striker, all T4s, all that good stuff. So that's the team I'm running. If you guys have them higher up on the levels, it may help, maybe increase their bulkiness. But yeah, I'll show you guys the lineup that I use. I basically have Iron Fist on the far side because he's gonna spawn with the taunt, and then next is Iron Fist World War II because he's basically my next tankiest character, and then the other 3 don't really matter. You want Swordmaster to probably be on the far side just to kind of give him some protection, but I don't know if it matters too much. But we're gonna jump into footage here. So right at the start here, this was my last run, and I'll just show you guys. Again, we open up with a big opener from Daemon, and then we're gonna focus on the left side here. That's important because we want to keep Gladiator and Thanos endgame alive, and I'll kind of mention what I did wrong and what I could have done differently, and then I'll show you guys the footage from today's raid. So as you can see here, we cleanse with Swordmaster because that's going to rip everything off. But if you are having issues ripping stuff off, try switching him to a skirmisher. I've noticed that helps if you got like maybe a 4 yellow on him instead. And again, we want to focus on the left side here, so we'll do the alt. That's going to also apply the ability block, so Gore can't use his alt. And then when we get to Steel Serpent's turn, we also want to rewind the right side. Stun Thanos if you can, and watch out. Be careful here when he does his release, because you know, if you got low enough character health, maybe you'll wipe somebody else, so you want to just be careful and be ready to pause, because yeah, the node goes by really fast if you're not paying attention. And also, as you guys can see here, we are racing against the clock here, so I'm trying to push buttons really quick because we want to get to Sebastian Shaw dropping quickly so we have time to still do damage to him. And what I could have done differently is I could have probably taken out both of the Sebastian Shaws, and you guys will see that in this one we don't actually take both of them out, which we could have. So we keep rewinding the Gladiators, so that way they don't really get a turn. The Sebastians both drop, and then we immediately focus our attention to the one. I did make the connection that, you know, they are probably most likely the most dangerous characters, because everyone complains about this node. They're like, oh, it's the North Stars. The North Stars are so strong. They're so crazy. We got to take care of the North Stars. We have to make sure everybody is low enough, and then we can take care of the North Stars. Well, guys, the North Stars aren't the problem. The problem is Sebastian Shaw. So before we target Sebastian Shaw, you also want to eat up some of these Panda ults, because then he won't be able to use it when you drop your second attack. And then right here, see, we could have probably used the ult, but instead we decided to do the special, which was kind of dumb because then it killed off their Thanos, which, I mean, we we could have stuck him around a little longer so we can do more damage to the Sebastian Shaws. So he right there, did you guys see how much damage he did? So that's the reason why we need to take him out. And also it's nice we had the one stunned. But yeah, so I take the barrier off and I ult. And as you guys will see here, we are going to quickly dispatch on the one here. But yeah, I should have actually, instead of dropping, instead of just focusing everything on one of the Sebastian shots, I should have went for the other one as well, because we want to take them both down, right? And preferably at the same time if it's possible, right? And then again right here, I probably could have just basicked instead of doing this, because then it actually wipes him out. And then of course when he dies, you pause because he dies, and then the next wave drops, and then North Star is going to do his thing. But yeah, so that's kind of the old footage, and then I'll show you guys what I did this time around so it makes a little more sense. So in this second one, we actually kill both of the Sebastian Shaws. And you guys will see here, we only have 30 seconds left on the clock, but that's fine. So we are actually smart this time, and we left the Thanos alone. Both of the Sebastian Shaws are dead now, and now we've basically got these 3 Annihilators with the Pandas. Pandas are both exhausted, both their ults, so that makes it easy for us. And look, right here, we've got 20 seconds left. Right now, we're just trickling the clock down. Really, we don't need to. See, now we get the North Stars dropping, and really, we don't really need to do anything. Like, honestly, we'll just throw another attack here, and the clock should just kind of wind down. Maybe we can get one more hit in. But yeah, we don't need to. We don't need to, because we can save our cooldowns. Now, keep in mind now when we go into this, and everyone's like, "Oh, the North Stars, they're the problem. They're so strong." Okay, so you guys have already seen my roster. Like, we don't have 110 characters. We don't have everybody at 7 yellow. Like, they're fairly respectful stats. So that's why I'm saying everyone's freaking out about the North Stars. The North Stars aren't the problem, right? The North Stars are actually the least of our problem. And you guys will see here when we drop this one here, you'll see that they're gonna do their ult. Ooh, they're so scary. They got their big ult. Whoa, they did so much damage to us. Oh no, we're gonna so no. The North Stars are not the problem. It's the Sebastian Shaws. So once you guys break that down and you're able to take down Sebastian Shaw, then it becomes a much simpler game. And actually, on that note, some of my alliance mates, they've even said they've done it with Thunderstrike instead of, four-piece immortal weapons with Thunderstrike. And it is doable. It is doable. If you're able to take down Sebastian Shaw before the North Stars drop, this node is an absolute joke. Like, it's not that hard once you figure out the trick to it. And again, I like solving these puzzles. I do enjoy it. Of course, it was a little frustrating because I was, trying to figure out which character was important and like which ones to keep alive. And of course, I experimented. And yeah, Gladiator was the most useless one. So keep them alive. They're once they do their special and their ult, they're kind of useless. They don't really do much, and their damage is pretty subpar. But as you guys see here, the North Stars are not the problem. It's the Sebastian Shaws. And actually, because of this specific node, my respect for him actually went up because he's an absolute monster. When he used that special or the ult, he just wipes the entire board. So no, everyone's freaking out about these North Stars that keep dropping and they just strip everything. No, we have Safeguard. They can't strip anything. So don't worry about the North Stars, right? And of course as well, keep in mind, like, you are able to do this one with the 4-piece immortal weapons, but I don't know if you can do it without Iron Fist. I forget which member it was. I think my my alliance mates that did do it. I think they were just missing. It was either Steel Serpent, or it was maybe the other Iron Fist. I forget which one it was. But yeah, they still had to have the OG Iron Fist. But so I have yet to see someone do it without OG Iron Fist. I tried doing it. It was incredibly hard because he just provides so much sustain and heals and the defense up. I don't know if it's possible without him, and he is extremely expensive. But anyways, guys, so I hope this has helped you guys out. Hopefully clarify some details. Like I said, I was getting quite a few messages about it, and I want to clarify it. Like, hey, they're like, oh, how do we take down the North Stars? They're so crazy. Well, no, they're not crazy. They're actually just as squishy as these guys. Like, it's the Sebastian Shaws that we have to worry about. And like I said, if you look at my footage from the earlier video, and I'll put a link in the comments as well, so you guys can go back to that other guide. But if you're able to take them out before they drop, or even take one down, it's gonna make your life a hell of a lot easier. And I wish people know that, but they don't, and they just keep assuming you have to, like, you know, take the entire node down before North Star drops, because once North Star drops, it's over. I mean, if you didn't have the safeguard, he would definitely be an issue. But for sure, guys, for sure, that's how we do it. Like I already said, once you kind of know how to solve the puzzle, it makes it a lot easier. And hopefully this will help you guys out. If you have any comments or feedback, let me know. Otherwise, guys, always a pleasure. I will catch you guys in the next one.